inflation is not necessarily bad, at least in one place, and that is when we talk about the taxes. IRS adjusts the standard deduction and the tax bracket limit every year based upon the inflation. For 2022, these income tax bracket limits and the standard deduction figures have been updated, and that is going to reduce your tax in 2022. Today we are going to talk about this. My name is Vikas Shukla, and this information is for generating your interest to study further. It's I'm not a CPA or a certified financial accountant and not authorized to give this information to everyone. So take this information, then do your own research. That's a disclaimer before I move further. So between 2020 and 2021 and 2022, if you look at the standard deduction for a single, it's increased from 12,400 to 12,550 and then to 12,950. If you look at this delta, it's increase of $150 between 2020 and 2021, but it increased by $400 in between 2021 and 2022. And if you look at married filing jointly, these numbers, this delta increase is substantially more between 2021 and 2022, from $300 delta to $800. So the standard deduction is increasing from 24,800 to 25,100 to substantially higher 25,900, and that is going to reduce your taxation. In the same way, I'm only going to consider 10% and 12% income tax brackets. So the 0 to 9875 increasing to 0 to 9950 between 2020 and 2021 for single. So you should see that this delta is $75 increase in the tax bracket, and that increases by $320 between 2021 and 2022. In the same way, this married filing jointly, this bracket increases from 19,750 to 19,900 and then substantially more to 20,500 in 2022. So instead of $150, this increases to $600, and this happens because of the substantially higher inflation rate. So you can think of the current inflation rate is about 4 times what it was a year ago. So currently we have the inflation rate maybe 4.5%, while it was like only one and a quarter percent a year ago. For this 12% rate, in the same way, you can say, let's say only for the married filing jointly, this increase in the limit was only 800, but now it is bumped up by $2,500. So with all those figures in this, just to recap the things, I'm going to show you what could be a good amount to earn so that you do not pay anything more than 12%. Because the next higher tax bracket is at 22%, and you don't want to pay that. The one thing you need to keep in mind that the IRA limit or the 401k limit, the your portion of what you contribute to this retirement account, is at 20,500. And if I take the standard deduction, for example, for married filing jointly, with 12,950. But let's take this figure, which is 25,900, and actually I wanted to do this calculation, but I will redo it for this one. Is 25,950, and if I add these two numbers, it becomes 45,450, and I only want to pay 12%, no more than 12%. The tax, and for which my upper limit will be 83,550. If I add this figure to this, I get this figure 5, 5, 10, and then 10, 9. This is $129,000. So that, I think, is a kind of a golden figure that you want to earn and still paying a substantially lower amount. Your actual gross income could be slightly higher than this, because a part of your whatever you will be earning could also be going into, for example, your part of your medical insurance that your employer could be doing, and there are few more deductions. For example, there are few newer insurance or etc. So all those things mean that if you keep your $130,000 for married filing jointly, you are paying a substantially lower income. Anything beyond that, you start paying at a substantially higher or 22% of the tax rate. I hope this information is helpful for you, and you can look at some other similar videos, including some on the taxation, but don't take it as granted. The figure could be factually wrong, incorrect. My calculations should be wrong. So you do your own calculations. Take advice from a certified chartered accountant. Thanks for taking a look. Bye.